Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is the energy update for all signs for Saturday, the 17th of July, 2021. Hope you're doing well. I've got a live show live here on YouTube 3 times a week. It's called Psychic Cafe. Would love to see you in there. And if you're interested in a private reading with me, they are available from my website, BeHealing.com. You can find details in the description box below this video. We've got acceptance today. Acceptance. What's going on? Something we need to accept. So, being okay about something that maybe you didn't want to happen, that did happen. We've got relaxation, relax today, nice, and courage as well. Needing to be brave in order to face something and accept something being as it is. In other words, something that we can't change. Realizing about it, accepting it, and just relaxing into that. It feels to me like there could be some kind of a fact that you're just accepting now instead of fighting against it, that causes you to be more relaxed because you're accepting it. Like realizing that a relationship is just never going to happen, and just that release of it and the acceptance, you can relax. It's something like that. It's going to take courage though. Pretty colors. Tell us more about the energies today. What energies do we have today for everybody? Queen of Wands, nice. Taking action towards something new is what I just heard then. So starting off on a new journey. So you could be putting whatever it is that you're accepting behind you. You're going, that's done. I'm going to set off. Queen of Wands knows what she wants. And she's setting off. She's taking action. She's doing stuff for herself. I like it. What else? Death and rebirth. An ending. I was feeling it. It's about accepting that something is over, has ended, and then you can have the rebirth once you get that relaxation. And the courage card's saying it's a courageous thing to do, to accept that that path has ended, right? It does feel like an old path in our lives has ended today. The light's kind of orangey in here today. 9 of Swords. Pain. Anxiety. Let's get some clarity about all of these before I go further into that. So the Queen of Wands, taking action towards something new. The Ace of Inspiration, a new idea. So it's almost like you stop focusing on something that you realize just isn't working anymore. Put an end to that. Have the courage to face that that is over now. And then you get this idea, well, I'll focus on this instead. Go out and I used to watch this program as a kid, and the theme tune just came on in my head then. It was called Why Don't You, in the UK, and it was great. It was one of my favorite shows, and they would have the theme tune went, why don't you turn off your TV set and go out and do something less boring instead? And it was just this show of lots of different ideas of things you could do, things you could make. And that's the energy here, is the Queen of Wands. It's like, oh, getting an idea on something new. I'm going to make this. I'm going to do this for myself. Something less boring instead than what you've been focused on in the past. It could be kind of boring now, and you're accepting, look, this is just not happening, or it's bringing me down, or whatever. What's behind this? Transformation. You're transforming yourself. I'm seeing like you focused on something, realizing this is not good for me, or this is over now. It ain't going to happen. Having the acceptance there, and then, oh, I could do this instead. It doesn't seem related. It doesn't seem like you're turning your attention from one person to another person, or from one job to another job. It feels like turning your attention away from a person, and then, oh, I'm going to get that thing out of the garage and clean it up. It's something completely different, but transforms your energy. Like once you release yourself, it's like a release of a focused bind, kind of an energy. This the death and rebirth. Ouch. The 8 of emotions, walking away from it. So the death, yeah, it's not like something that's happening to you. It's something that you're instigating. You're realizing and accepting that something is over now in order to have this rebirth. This plan of action that you have, like I said, it's not related, but energetically it is. It's energetically freeing you up to pursue something else. It might not seem related. So if you're letting go of like a relationship, someone you were stuck on, you're realizing it's not just going to happen, for example, you could get like inspired to make something that doesn't seem like it's related to thing. Like it's not related to you finding a new relationship or a new job or whatever it is. It doesn't seem related, but the change in energy is related to it. Yeah. So you getting into a new energy is related to it. Like hearing a song, like waking up in the morning, hearing a song just after you've let go of something, that song inspires you to do something. The song isn't connected to that thing, it's connected to the energy of the new thing. I think I've explained that okay. Inner journey here. So you've got the inner journey behind this. There's an inner journey to do to get yourself here, which is why that acceptance. So you could be going through this, you could have just gone through this, you could be going through this right now, about to go through this as well, or it's asking you to go through it. Nine of Swords, anxiety. Tell us about this Nine of Swords. What's this come out for today? The Empress and the Three of Materials. So the Empress is manifesting things, right? The Three of Materials is about planning, but it's also about other people. It's about other people being involved in that co-creations. Now, out with anxiety, this is telling me that your creative endeavors, you might have been able to create by yourself. You might have a little bit of a problem creating with others. And so blocks to healing yourself, blocks to working with others or letting people in or trusting others. It very well could be a trust block here. So something is causing you anxiety. It's other people. There's something deeper than that to heal here. But it's causing a kind of, it's showing you where a block is to your creations with others, in community with others, co-creation with others, which truly makes us happy when we can do that, right? When we can be around other people. So there's something to look at there about this anxiety around other people. What's behind this? Letting go and integration. Letting go and integration. So the letting go has got something to do with this that I've already talked about. And integrating those energies. Integrating who you know you are now. We are everything, right? We've got everything inside of us, but we get to choose. We get to make those choices of what we're going to express ourselves as. So we've all got the potential to be a narcissist, say, but we make the choice to not express ourselves like that, mostly. Or not, right? Or not. And what determines that, those choices? Well, to me, it's very much about healing. How much have we healed ourselves? Because the more we heal ourselves, the more we stop doing that dysfunctional stuff, which often comes from working around trauma, working around our wounds, you know. So integrating what you've learned so far to be able to do that. So this could be saying like you're about to open up to other people. It could be once you deal with this anxiety about other people, you could be stepping into that co-creation soon. Now that is going to be affecting your relationships if that's you, if that trust issue is you. Absolutely going to be affecting romantic relationships. So what's going on in our romantic relationships today? It's on the floor. That's not a good sign, is it? Past life relationship. What about this? What's this past life relationship about? So someone that you've known in a previous life, or it could be wounds from a previous lifetime that are coming up again to that's scaring you. It could be the anxiety could be coming from there. You are good enough. Same card as came out yesterday. So you've got to know that you're good enough. Could be about recreation of same pain points over and over again in lifetimes, this. Cooperation. Cooperation. In your quest to manifest the energy of love, you realize that every person on the island experience has value. Everyone along the way, even the pain and all of that. So, yeah. I do feel like there could be like lessons involved today around romantic relationships, or seeing or realizing those lessons from past relationships. Got wedding rings here and chaser, chasing down that committed relationship. Maybe you're too eager to get into that before you're fully healed and could actually have a healthy relationship yourself. We've all been there. I've been there. Absolutely. And for all I thought that I was ready, I'm realizing now I'm not, because of this anxiety thing. I recognize that in me, there's still a level of healing to do. Because if we get into a relationship before we're healed, it's not going to be healthy. We've still got workarounds that we haven't yet seen. And they will have too, because we bring a match in, and that's going to eat away at the relationship. Now, I'm not saying that you've got to be perfect and healed before a relationship, but for those of us that do want this great relationship, we need to get ourselves to a certain point where we can be healthy in those. So stop chasing the wedding rings. Strong message there. What else today? What else is in the energies today? Birds of a feather flock together. Yeah, the wounded attract the wounded. The healed attract the healed. The empowered attract the empowered. The ones that protect themselves attract the protectors. Birds of a feather flock together. You are getting your matches, whether you want to realize that or not. Now, it's not always what you're giving out to other people. It's usually what you're giving to yourself is what you attract back. So opposites attract too, right? Opposites attract too. In fact, when we're talking about opposites attracting, it's not really opposites when you look more deeply at it. From a higher self point of view, a universal point of view, it's not opposites at all. It's people with the same wounds. So think about the narcissist and the empath, codependent empath, being attracted. They seem like opposites. They're not. They've got the same wounding and they both got workarounds for it. The only difference between them is one has empathy and one doesn't. And that's the only difference. They're both trying to get around the same wound in the same way. So a lot of similarities there. So unfortunately, you might not want to hear that, but birds of a feather flock together. You are attracting in your matches. As hard as that is to hear, but when you've healed it, you will realize, oh yeah, they were just like me. I was just doing it in this, just one of the components was slightly different. That's all. Despair. Wow. Don't give up. Don't give up. It is a long journey, I know. I know more than anyone. Like I'm 50 years old. I've had to heal myself my whole life, and I'm going through a new layer of it. Not a whole new layer. I was about to say it's not a whole new layer. It's similar. I've been through layers of this before. It's similar. Don't let that despair. Don't let that despair you though. Don't give up. I need your divine intercession right now, oh great spirit. Lift this darkness from my soul. Free me from this burden. Help me see what it is. Help me see it clearly. Help me release it. Put the resources, the people that can help me in front of me. Let's get through this one as fast as we possibly can. Be open to people helping you as well, is what I'm hearing from this. Open me to your highest plan. May I be a peaceful vessel for your love. Don't despair. What else? What else do we need to know about today? I'm using more cards than usual. This one. Cobweb. It's a tangled web we weave here. Protected from negative forces beyond your control, but the ones that are in your control, you won't be protected from. So where you do have the power in your life, you're going to be handed that power. You need to protect yourself. You need to figure that bit out yourself. You'll be protected from stuff that isn't yours, right? But when it is yours, you're not protected from that. So anything that you're going through, don't despair. Know that you do have the power in that, and claim that power. And like, okay, I'm doing this. Whatever it is that I'm doing, show me now. And get that help too. Muddled, unclear thinking. It's not going to be really clear. And that's okay. Finger though, warning of your problem either now or in the future. Face it. Don't despair and back down from this. Face whatever this reading is talking about for you personally. At the moment, don't miss this opportunity, because you're just going to get more lessons. You'll only be protected from the negative forces that are beyond your control, not the ones that you can control. Okay, so I think of a yes or no answer question, because I've got a red and a green crystal in this bag. I'm going to pull one of them out. The red one means no, don't do it. Green one means yeah, go for it. Think of your question while I get some more cards out. How best can we deal with these energies today? How best can we deal with these energies today? What you looking at, chicken? Oh, squirrel. I know, I keep on looking at the squirrel too. Oh, there's a squirrel there. It's doing a lot of things on that one tree. Building something. Collecting something. Don't know what it's doing. Ten of Swords. End of pain. How best to deal with these energies today? End our pain. Always try and end your pain. It's within your remit to do that, within your power to do that. It could be that you need to empower yourself, walk away from something. I think it is, because the Eight of Emotions is there too. But yeah, know that you do have the power to end your pain there. It doesn't mean that you've got the instant power to do it. You can't snap your fingers and do it, but there are choices that you can make in your life. There is a path to that too. 10 of Cups, wow. Abundance and attainment. Could be talking about abundance for some of you here. Issues with abundance. It is within your power to get that abundance, because the abundance is inside of you, your gifts, your things that you have to share with the world. When you start sharing those in a big way, that's when you'll get your abundance back. But it's okay to be at where you're at right now. So just know that it's okay to be at where you're at right now with all of that. It's not true that you should be able to manifest whatever it is that you want, no amount of money and success that you want whenever you want, because no, the healing is a huge part of it. If you're not ready for something, you're not ready for something, and that's okay. Four of Wands, prosperity and harmony, but the Four of Wands is also about marriage too. So there's that element of don't chase that permanent relationship. No, if you're not ready for it, it's okay, be where you're at. It's okay to be where you're at. Acceptance, back to the top. So accept where you're at. All good. You're on the path to it. Think of your yes or no answer question now. Pause this video if you're not ready, because your answer is yes. It's a yes, it's the green light. Go for it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like on this video and hit that subscribe button along with that notification bell to hear more from me. Have the best day ever, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.